Hello, and welcome to my 100 days of making comics thing. This is day 56, and yeah, so I spent a lot of time today not doing this. It's not because I don't want to do this, but I had to go out today. So the morning I had to get a haircut. Well, okay. I had to bring my sister somewhere. Then I had to do something for school. Then I got a haircut. Then we came back home. It's still pretty early, but since I woke up early, I was really tired, fell asleep, woke up, it was nighttime. Now I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So, yes. And I forgot to play some sort of music. Oh my god, this must be so boring. Okay. Okay, so I think there's music now. So, yeah. Yay. So this guy, this cat thing, his name is Scaredy. He's appearing in... Oh my god, why is it doing that? Okay. Why is it doing this? It's doing this. Whoa, okay. That's weird. Where was he? So this is Scaredy, and he's gonna be the new post page in which I have already drawn him. See, there he is. There is Scaredy. But if there's one thing I need to do, I need to figure out exactly how he looks like. This is design extremely different from that of the other cats. Oh yes, that's what I'm gonna be doing right now as you're watching me. If there is someone watching me, which I doubt. Okay, let's go. So hi Kyle. My sister is still here. Hi.
I did not leave this spot.
Yeah, you were here since yesterday.
Uh,
What were you doing since yesterday? I mean, you were here in spirit when you left for tutorials or whatever.
I'm sorry, what's the question?
Hi Kyle. What's up? It's not a question, it's a statement.
Well, this is Scaredy Cat. His mailbox says S Cat,
S. Cat.
and so naturally people call him Scat.
That's, I don't know. I don't think that could be a legit name. In universe, which is a weird thing to say since the comic's not even out yet. That's a weird name for a cat to have because I mean like the main character's name is last name at least is Mew, and it's like spelled Mew, you know, like Mew, special character Mew. But Scaredy Cat, his name is S Cat, And like, that's a bit weird. If you're a real cat, why would you be called a cat?
Hey, what's your YouTube name again?
K.infinity.k. K. What are you doing?
Keep drawing.
Okay.
Tell me something interesting.
Like what? There's nothing interesting.
Oh, wait. Oh, hi, Marshally.
Oh, hi, Marshally. It's nice that you're watching this. It's very nice. As in, oh my god. Now I'm nervous because I'm just drawing a cat.
Well, this cat is a special cat. He's not like this cute, cuddly, furry cats. He's a sphinx, right?
Yeah,
And not only is he a sphinx, but he's wearing a pink onesie, which will give him the illusion of being naked.
well, I need to figure out if it's indeed a pink onesie. His body's too small.
I like the detail
And that's the
that you
point of me even drawing him right now, is because I need to figure out if he is actually wearing a pink onesie.
I like how you made his ears
Which is
purposely
important.
longer.
Like, it's important if I am gonna draw him for a cover or something. Or, yeah, actually. That's why I have to do this. It's so how does one actually color a something? Strong vivid tone. Oh no, I should use a fleshy color, because cats are something like that.
I wanted to tag my teacher in something.
About what?
So I was gonna put Mr. than his name, and it like auto tagged into Mr. Bean.
Oh my god, why? It doesn't make sense. Hmm.
So you asked me what I was doing this whole time.
Yeah.
And, well, if you must know, I was watching My Hero Academia.
Yeah, that's nice. I think it's a good anime.
No, well, who's your favorite character?
Kachan.
Why?
I
Does he
really,
remind you of me?
I relate to him in a very weird way.
Do tell.
Like he's the overachiever who needs to maintain overachieving.
Don't you have a theory about him and Deku?
Yeah, like wait lang, I'm concentrating.
So basically, it's like when he was young, right? He had this totally amazing quirk, and we assume because Deku calls him Kachan that they have some sort of intimacy, that they were childhood friends, correct?
Yeah.
And so when Kachan finally manifested his quirk, and everyone was treating him like some sort of a celebrity about it. He probably expected that, oh, when my best friend Deku finally manifests his quirk, he could be the top two heroes in the world or something like that. You know, like childish fantasies.
Yeah.
But then Deku doesn't get his quirk, and of course, Kachan's dreams are just crushed. And and that's why he becomes so bitter towards Deku, because he can't fulfill his ambition, his plan for the both of them, just because Deku couldn't manifest
Does
the
his
quirk.
flesh suit look okay? I mean,
It looks.
it's
It
not a
looks like
flesh
he was
suit.
flayed.
I
Was he
need to make
flayed?
I need to make the shadow lighter and grayer. Oh my
You
god.
do.
It looks like he's no, it has to be redder.
Yeah, so that's why Kachan's so bitter. And
Oh, no, he turned brown. He's supposed to be pink. Oh. So Kachan's bitter because Kyle.
but oh yeah, Kachan's bitter because he can't fulfill his goals. And you know how frustrating that is when you have a best friend. You're like, oh, we're gonna do this when we grow older, and just it just can't happen.
Oh, you mean like how we plan to live together until till until the yeah.
Yeah, if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be so mad at you. I'm joking. And so he goes through his entire high school, junior high life, just being so pissed off, and I'm pretty sure that he's almost over it. But then, and he decides, oh, I'm just gonna solo this. This is gonna be my solo ride to the top. But no, suddenly Deku gets a quirk, and now he has to adjust to that all over again. And not only does he get a quirk, he gets one that's like, I wouldn't, okay, better, or like flashier than his own. And isn't that just frustrating?
Yeah. Your quirk is flashier than mine.
And I thought you were quirkless. What's going on? You can only imagine the confusion and frustration he has. So, I feel for Kachan on a very personal level.
Wait, do you think he should do you think he's pause? Or should it be an entire onesie? This is a big question because over here I'd have to draw his paws on.
I think his paws should be exposed.
Exposed?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably working. He's a working cat. I don't think it helps that his paws are covered.
So he should wait, does he even work? I mean like
How would he
does
keep
he leave
himself
the
alive?
house? I mean, does he even leave the house?
You tell me, he's your character.
Yeah, but like should see this is in character design, this is the worst part, is that you make one thing and it's supposed to be just a one-off character, and eventually it becomes everything. Like you know.
Why are you laughing?
Why did you laugh?
Butter's evolution.
Okay, I don't need to see that.
No, you don't.
But then I'm pretty. Yeah, that's right. Isn't Mew Mew like as my original idea for this entire cat thing happened because one character spinned off, and then that's the entire story now.
What do you mean one
Wasn't the original idea for this like a bunch of cats? No, there's this human, and he falls into this cat world, and because it's a cat world, you know, like humans aren't allowed because they're humans.
Mm-hmm.
And because he falls into this cat world, there are cats. Okay, that made no sense. But he falls into a cat world full of cats.
Okay, he falls into a cat world full of cats. Then one of the cats finds him and goes, "Oh great, now I have to take care of this monstrosity and hide him from the rest of the cat society are also gonna like flay him or something."
Yeah, because I don't know. No, this is where it becomes a larger story that is extremely unrelated to this entire thing. Uh, oh yeah, I don't want to even talk about it. But then, like, the original thing is really large, and like, it's a whole different story. I have a tendency to create alternate universes, or not alternate. Oh, I have a tendency to create everything within the same universe as everything, because I don't know. My very first thing I ever published was part of the same universe as this, as well as Oddity. Everything's part of the same universe. Everything I've made, everything I will make will probably be part of this universe.
So it's like the Pixar theory where everything's connected.
Yeah, because I don't know. For some reason, everything is connected. And I don't. Things just so happened to make sense. Cal, can you check if it's still going?
It's still going.
Oh my god, it is. Everything just so happens to make sense within the same universe. And because it makes sense within the same universe, it is in the same universe. Okay. Is it shiny or fluffy?
What are the Why didn't you look at a reference picture of a real Sphinx cat?
No. Not the Sphinx cat. Sphinx cats are shiny.
Okay.
Shiny and wrinkly. The suit. Is he wearing a shiny suit or a wrinkly suit?
This looks so disturbing.
What's disturbing? It's because there's no lines. This is sketch lines, so
He looks like he's so stressed that all his fur just fell
but then he was
off.
born this way.
It's terrifying.
Like that song.
You know what? Body diversity.
And he's always bending his knees for some reason.
He needs to keep his feet firmly planted on the ground just in case he has to run away.
Yeah. Like, it's like a stance, it's like a pose. Like, for instance, you know, like in martial arts, you have like this getting ready pose. So this is his getting ready pose.
I bet you, like, you know, in video game character selections, they just have this pose and they bounce.
They bounce.
That he's literally gonna be like that. He's just bending his knees.
Ah, that's too white. Oh no, that was literally white. Oops. Can't be seen. No, his face is too light pink for highlights. Make it yellowish then. Oh, or this does look too weird. Does that highlight look weird? Should I just use white?
Yeah.
Should just use white. Excuse me.
So apparently my dolphin name would be... Oh, what? Crazy Trident. Well, that's not fun at all. And yours would be... March Coral.
That's interesting.
No, Cute Coral. Never mind.
I don't want to make him too wrinkly.
So what do you feel about Chester Bennington? I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with his band. frontman, I think, the singer of Linkin Park, taking his own life.
My hair is making static in the mic.
I asked you a serious
What did
question.
you ask me?
What do you feel about Chester Bennington? You know,
I'm sad, but I never listened to Linkin Park.
that's true. I've never listened to.
So
Linkin
I
Park
don't.
either.
I can be sad that a human being took his life, but I can't be sad that this would mean that there's no more creative input from him.
If you were in the position of his band, and one of your bandmates committed suicide, would you continue making music, or would you disband?
I would disband because I'm an emotional freak. Can't take it. I'll just make his eyes light purple. Oh, that's too. I don't think I can make. I'll just make it gray. Grayish purple. Okay. No. Or does it look fine? Does it look like his eye, like an eye, or does it look weird?
I'm gonna go ahead and do you a favor and search for Sphinx Cat.
I mean, like their eyes are white, but then I just want to. I don't want their eyes to be the same as the color of the highlight.
Look at this. Make his eyes yellow.
No, but then that's not his entire eyeball. His eye is like literally that thing. No, this. You're right. I should just make.
Just make his eyes yellow.
But every.
He's gonna look even more panicked than he's supposed to.
Okay, so basically, all the other cats have white eyes,
Mm-hmm.
but this. Okay, fine. The Sphinx has yellow eyes. I don't know if that makes sense in universe, but
And when he's really scared, he shakes so intensely that he
no, look
generates
at him. He
electricity.
looks sick now.
He
He looks so
generates
ill.
electricity and his eyes are just like flashlights.
He looks ill.
Well,
Like
isn't he
there's another-
ill?
there's another.
I'll make it pale blue.
Yeah, I mean he's not
But
ill.
he looks scary. Make one of his eyes yellow and the other one blue, like this one.
Like that.
Yeah.
No, it's too weird. Like, okay. So the story is, since he looks, last name is Cat, and he looks a bit like a dog because his whiskers are popping out, and for some reason, all the other cats in universe don't have their whiskers popping out. So he looks weird, and people are weirded out by him. That's why the government thinks he's a dog, and they're like spying on him. Which this storyline has no relevance to the story, but then like it's nice to put what's going on in his head in order to actually portray him properly. See, this looks better, but he looks so scary. Maybe we should try a different pink. Kyle, should the pink be more orange?
You can try.
Yuck. This is better, right?
Sure.
This is Kyle.
Hmm?
Is it better?
I said yes.
You have to be honest. Is it better?
Yeah, I'm honest.
Marshally, are you still there? Does it look better than before?
Oh no. Do you remember Cecil the Lion?
Who's Cecil the Lion?
That I'm not sure if it's black maned. But he was a lion that was shot for game by some dentist.
Yes. Nope.
And
Don't remember him.
his death caused a huge uproar on the internet. Well, it just so happens that Cecil the Lion's 6-year-old son, Sanda, was just killed by a trophy hunter in Zimbabwe. This is so ironic, like father like son.
You know, it's actually sometimes people allow hunting to occur in order to support the wildlife reserves, and in addition,
Yeah.
do you know the story about the culling of the elephants?
No, tell me.
Basically, in Kruger National Park, somewhere in Africa, they were doing something in order to increase to save the elephants, save the elephants. They need saving. So what transpired was that they were eventually the African elephant population increased beyond the park's ability to actually house them. And because of that, they had to kill a bunch of them. Oh, thanks. Thanks for the input, Marshally. Thank you. I was so worried about the eyes. Oh, you know what? Do you want to know something interesting about the human population? I don't think anyone wants to know this, but it's a cool fact about humans. So it turns out, human beings, our population is growing, and the rate of growth of the human population, of course, is not the same as that of a bacteria. However, when you look at the graphs, and if you imagine the premise, what if bacteria lived longer? Our graphs would match, sadly. And what's weird is that bacteria are S strategists or S specialists, which is basically creatures that have little parental care and so on and so forth. But then, like, the graph of human beings looks very similar to that kind. And if you're gonna consider all animals in the world, most animals are, or most mammals, I don't know any exceptions, but for all I know, there are. Most mammals are actually case specialists, and these are the guys with parental care, longer lifespans, and so on and so forth. So it's just weird. The human population is weird.
So Marshall asked, is that really the story behind this cat? The government thinks he's a dog?
Yeah, the government really thinks this cat's a dog because
he exhibits suspicious behavior.
He exhibits suspicious behavior. This may be super duper gruesome, but turns out, like, in the history of this universe that I can't help but build on cats, cats and dogs, cat people and dog people, which is a bit different from an actual cat and an actual dog. They were at war at a certain point, and eventually, they had this Romeo and Juliet thing among, like, the prince of the dog people and the princess of the cat people. And when the dogs got a cat person, the cat girl, they sort of skinned her alive and turned her into a coat. Whereas when the cats got the dog guy in that story, they didn't do it. They didn't do anything wrong. They just executed him afterwards. So instead of being like an actual just we're at war, so we're gonna do war thing, it became more of a grudge.
So are these cats? Are they like real cats, like the cats you see, like in the street?
They're cat people. They're not real cats. They're people.
Wait, what?
No, like it's a difficult. It's a see, like if I explained that they're actual people that look like cats, it would be two things: a spoiler, and it won't make sense at first.
Okay. So Will Smith is gonna be the new genie in the live action Aladdin.
That's sad.
Why is that sad? I think he'll do a great job.
I want it to be the original genie, but he's dead.
Too soon.
I really liked him. He was fun.
Yeah, Robin Williams, rest in peace.
Why does he have 3 fingers? I think the other cats have 4 fingers. 4. Yeah, why does he have 3 fingers? I have to check the other cats. Oh, they also have 3 fingers. So I should just draw them with 3 fingers. Because my stickers have 3 fingers.
Yeah, I also thought that cats were more feminine and dogs were more masculine. I think it had something to do with the way they move. Cats are very graceful.
Is it? I don't know. I live in anime world, and in anime world, sexy cat of opposite genders always attractive. Oh, the reason why it's a girl cat is in relation to another thing, which is unrelated, because I just connected an entire universe together. Yes, that's the reason why it's a girl, because it makes sense in this universe. It's difficult, especially when the reasons for things are like strongly bound in another story you're probably not gonna do, or even if you do it, you don't know when.
Oh, Drake Bell's gonna miss Josh Peck's wedding.
Why? Wait, I have no idea why that's sad. Are they even friends?
I think so.
Oh, this would look good as a sticker.
But it's creepy.
He's a bit cute though.
Is he like ugly cute like Gudetama?
I guess. He's cute. I like him. He's really cute to me. It's all that matters. He's a cute cat thing. No onesie. With a zipper. I like the reason why the onesie is not the same color as his skin to be because he couldn't find one flesh colored.
He just found pink.
Yeah.
Salmon colored.
Because apparently in this cat world, some of them look naked, but they're wearing clothes. They're just wearing a onesie with their coat color. Oh my god! He doesn't look ugly anymore.
Wait, what did you do?
I just outlined him properly. Yay! He doesn't look ugly. He looks like a real thing. Real cat. It's a not so real, but real enough cat. That's nice to know that a lot of writers and artists do that too. Because I don't know a lot of people who do writing, so I don't know whether other people feel the same way. Because people in my org do things a bit differently. I mean, in addition, they're in the College of Art. I'm in the College of Science. That's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult to talk to people when they're all the way the other side of the university. Okay, now that's done. Oh, look, he's so tiny. He can be a keychain. Like, where's my pencil? You put something here and like that. Right? That's cute. I would want that on my bag. I would want it on my bag. What?
If someone's thinking of stealing stuff from your bag, they'll just see this thing like, you better not do it, man.
It's so cute. Oh no! Oh my god! I don't know. I thought it would end up ugly. It's a bit ugly. I mean, because he's a sphinx. Sphinx aren't the cutest cats. They're, like people think of cats as cute and fluffy. Sphinx are sort of ugly because they're not fluffy. But they're literally the only cats I can draw like realistically. I think because they're easy. And like, yeah, like that, right? This looks like a sphinx to you, Kyle.
Yes.
Yeah, see?
It looks like that thing from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball guy. I don't know. I don't do Dragon Ball. But then
I don't know either, but I just see pictures.
this is his fetus form.
Oh
This is
no.
how he looks like when he was a fetus. All fetuses, by the way, look the same. I think fish fetuses look the same. Oh, like, I published Oddity prior. Yeah, and it's also online. This one I haven't, but I've been selling cat stickers of these characters for half a year, I think. How long have I been selling cat stickers, Kyle?
I'm not sure.
I've been selling cat stickers of them. And without context, people are buying them. So I think that's a win. But I'm thinking I'm gonna pause Oddity for a bit. Because it's a bit too difficult, I think, for me to do quickly. And maybe it would be best if I took my time. Because, I mean, this is a bit easier, not too easy, but it makes sense to try to do this first. And I can even, like, the problem with the very first one, I think, was paneling. Because I couldn't panel things properly, because I couldn't draw what I wanted to draw. Oh, I'm majoring in molecular biology and biotechnology. It's a Bachelor of Science. It's really hard, and it's one of the toughest courses in my university.
How are you holding up?
I'm dying. There should be no. I don't know why I took it. Oh yeah, it's because I like science. I want to be a scientist. I also don't. I want to do research. I also want this. Like without art, I think I would have suffered. What would I have suffered? Dyslexia and attention deficit. yeah, if I didn't do this, if I didn't get into art, I would have suffered attention deficit and dyslexia. It's medically good for me. Oh, there he is. Look at him.
So what's happening here?
Where?
In that page.
The daddy cat knocks on the door and is like, knock, knock. Then Scaredy, who's scared, opens the door. And then the daddy cat is like, wanna buy something? Then Scaredy is about to say no, but then he looks shocked. Then he sees that there's a fish in the bag. I don't know, that doesn't sound funny by itself.
No, it doesn't.
It needs context, which is weird. That's the reason why these things come in order. Because it starts off with one thing and spirals into something else. It's because I want to share it. I don't want to. So here, I'm supposed to be able to draw a fish inside a bag. How does one even draw a fish inside a bag? In addition to that, I need to figure out how the fish looks like. I've drawn it in other pages, but like, what kind of fish?
I'm sure there's a stock photo of fish inside bag.
I don't know, like, since I just took taxonomy, I'm more like, what kind of fish? Is it a cartilaginous fish? Or is it a bony fish? Is it like a shark kind of fish? Or like a fish? Or is it like actually a mammal fish?
What do you mean by actually
It's not really a fish, it's a mammal, like a dolphin. Like a tiny dolphin.
Why would there be a dolphin?
I don't know. Or maybe it's that fish with a cat head. No, maybe that fish with a cat head. No, that's too gross. See, there's no stock image of a fish. They have a human inside a suitcase. Gross. But they don't have a fish inside the suitcase.
I guess I was wrong.
You're wrong. There's no stock image of that. Maybe in Shutterstock, maybe.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Don't go to Shutterstock.
I won't.
So fish inside a suitcase.
Well, that's actually a nice idea. Maybe Scaredy Cat is so scared because he understands the molecular biology behind cat people. Hey, that's cool. Scaredy could be a scientist.
He knows too much.
He knows too much.
That's why the government is coming after him. Actually, that's a legit thing that happens in real life. As in, like, some people go to underground laboratories that are not underground. As in, like, the government is, yes, it's a laboratory and we know about it and we're funding this, but then it's not the illegal kind. It's like legal because the government is funding it, and what they do, like weapons and such. And then it's bad. I mean, it's a bad job because they'll pay you a lot, but then you're going to get like, oh wow, pink. Although they pay you a lot, you can't talk about it, and someone's always monitoring you. So even if the government has a deep, dark, ugly secret, you can't tell them. No one can know. You're just gonna have to live in silence and sadness.
It's just like how, like, it's a secret of the U.S. government that they have mermaids.
That's not true. But in secret of the U.S. government, not really a secret though, is that they are indeed working on chemical biowarfare. That it's not that much of a secret. I mean, like I think every country's working on it. But they are working on, biowarfare, like bacteria, contagion. They're working on contagion. Like the plot of, was that V for Vendetta. They're working on that. Legit, I think. I mean, the last time I checked, they were.
The last thing we need is another arms race.
Well, I'm pretty sure their arms race never ended.
Hmm.
Oh no. Do you know this comic has a weird Cthulhu twist? Cthulhu, as in CAT dash Thulu. That's a horrible pun.
You know, I've tried reading H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
I end up falling asleep.
Why? It's not that boring.
It's not, that's the point, and I just get mad at myself for dozing off.
Does this look like it's right? No, doesn't. There's supposed to be a hinge here. There's supposed to be space. Yeah, maybe that's what's looking for him. The Cat Intelligence Agency.
It's perfect.
It's so perfect. That's so perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's the most perfect thing I've ever heard. Oh my god.
Hey, you're almost halfway through you're past halfway through your 100 days of making comics.
Yeah, Kyle. I know. I'm fully aware it's almost over. Not really. I'm aware it's halfway over. I feel like my best goal is to finish a bunch of these cat things. Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure these would sell. These are like mascots. This is the formula of Sanrio.
Uh-huh.
So it'll be good, right? I mean, people like the product even without reading the story. It's the possibility of people investing in a story about the cute cats and my stickers is probably larger than investing in other cute cat comic books, which do exist. There are a lot of cute cat comic books in the market nowadays. Quick sell, quick junk. I don't really care. I just want people to read my cat comic now. Does that work? Doesn't work. No, I could make the box escape the borders of the panel.
Oh, that's nice.
I did it with his ears there. See, his ears. So it directs the viewer from here to here to here to here. Then naturally down here to here. And then since it looks like he's looking at the next panel, it directs him downwards. And now he sees a fish. And when he sees a fish, it's scary. And then there's gonna be a next few pages is a Godfather spoof.
Yeah. Are you laughing at me?
Because you're like, yas.
So?
It's weird. You're weirdo.
I've yet to finish listening to the entire Godfather audiobook.
Oh, you know what? I have so much new material for this comic because I went to got a haircut, so I went with mom to the grocery, and then like we bought garlic bread. So that's totally a thing that could happen.
Buying garlic bread?
Yeah, because it's fun. It's funny. I mean, like, there's a little kitten, and it's all like garlic bread, mom, buy me garlic bread.
He also asks for lemons.
And he also likes lemons, but that should be in a later issue though. Good cats in the conspiracy. Yeah, I mean, Cthulhu. It's gonna be a Cthulhu conspiracy though.
But they can't tell because Omerta.
And you like how Cthulhu's inside the brain, right? Yeah, that's the biggest conspiracy of them all. What does Cthulhu have to do with their strange cat forms? How is Cthulhu related to everything? How is everything actually Cthulhu?
Well, no one's gonna know unless you continue making your cat comics, so go.
Yeah. Okay. What's a good way for it to be positioned?
Wait, but what is Miari even selling?
I don't know. You remember there's that one movie with you know that guy with a hair. I forgot his name. You think he was a Punisher?
John Travolta?
John Travolta.
Is it?
And then Nick Fury.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. That one. Remember when there was a suitcase? No one knows what's in the suitcase.
Yes.
That's what's going on here, except for we don't know what he's really supposed to be selling, but we know there's a fish in the suitcase.
Wait, so you're saying that Miari doesn't know what's inside the suitcase?
No, like, the only we don't know, but they know. They know what's inside the suitcase. They know what this guy is selling them.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a fish. It is No, I'll figure this fish out eventually.
Flying fish.
But at least I positioned the fish. This is how the fish will be positioned. Oh, there! It looks more like a fish now. That's gonna be the position of the fish. That'd be interesting. But then, like, I was thinking Cthulhu could be their god. They don't know it, but Cthulhu is their god. And the dog people think Cthulhu is Dog Cthulhu, which seems weird. Like, it doesn't make sense, Dog Cthulhu. Think about it. Does Dog Cthulhu make sense? It doesn't make sense, right? Like, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like Cthulhu at all.
Of course.
Because it's...
You changed an entire syllable.
Exactly. So the dogs. It's the dogs and the cats, and they will eventually, if this works, there's going to be a spy. There's going to be a spy dog amongst their mitts. Amongst their mittens.
Oh.
And he's gonna be bad. Not bad. Like, he's gonna be bad for their world. He's bad. for them.
Is there gonna be a religious war arc?
No, there's no religious war. They're like, you know, like how some Christians just like drift. They go with the flow. They don't do nothing. It's like that. That's what. But it's integral to their forms, to why they look like this. Cthulhu is integral to why they look like this. And why their society is as it is. Cthulhu is the reason why they can live. I mean, like, the reality of it is, the cat people can't hurt each other. They can't get hurt. And when they pat you, if a cat person were to hit another cat person out of spite, they do both harm and heal, which would cause the other person to both get hurt and not get hurt, and at the same time they won't feel the physical pain. However, their society stresses emotional pain and the pain of the mind in order for pain to still exist and people to understand. Pain's important. Helps people know when they're dying. Helps people know when other people hate them, and that's how that works. Woo! Okay, so I guess I'm done for today. Thank you. Thank you, Marshall, for being here through this entire thing. It's just me talking about cat people. Okay.
I'm probably gonna rewatch this and be annoyed over how similar we sound.
What? We sound similar, Kyle? No, we don't. Okay, thank you. I'll be doing this tomorrow as well. It's much easier than actually uploading a video. So thanks. Bye!
Bye!